This is EA Sports coverage of the world of golf as we come to you from the challenging Whistling Straits Golf Course in Sheboygan, Wisconsin. With Frank Nobilo by my side, I'm Rich Lerner. Frank, as weekend golfers know, there's always part of your game that you're focused on. So I'll ask the question, what are you going to be looking at here today?
Tee to green, Rich. I know people always say putting's important. I'm not going to say it's overrated, but tee to green, if you want to play good golf day in, day out, fairways greens, that's the secret. Rough off the tee, straight out of the gate. That's interesting. So much will depend on the lie.
Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay the third.
142 yards left to the hole, pin sitting in the back left portion of the green.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by a quarter of an inch, you lose 10%. That's right, 10%.
Okay, I'd call that an acceptable effort from that range. Nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Ready to tee off at this magnificent second hole. Frank, all I see are bunkers and water.
Well, that's pretty much what everybody else is going to see as well. Ideally hit it down the left though, and then you don't have a blind second shot. Even though you can be on the fairway on the right side, well, you won't see the green.
The missed fairway at one didn't hurt him, but this, a much better tee shot as he is safely in the fairway. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
And you really could not have placed this ball any better down the left half of this fairway, opening up that green beautifully to give this a crack in two.
Oh, that was unlucky too. If that ball had just slowed down, it could have been an eagle putt. Just kept going. Oh, just over the back.
All right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play. Got it there, but not quite on target. So no problems there. Make it back-to-back pars to start the round. Now the stunning 188-yard par 3 third here at Whistling Straits.
Yeah, the green angles to the left. You have to be careful because it's well protected by those huge bunkers and dunes on the left.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass. And this may be where you're forced to rethink things. Maybe putting wasn't the best of ideas. That is well short of where it needed to be. Nearly had it. Just going to wander a foot or so by. All right, so 2 pars to start the round, but it's a bogey here at number 3. Frank, this is a big hole right here. The 4th, it is almost 500 yards, par 4.
And you can see the bunkers and the mounding down the right side. Believe it or not, that's actually where you should aim your tee shot and just let the contours move that ball towards the middle of the fairway.
Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
And the 4th here at Whistling Straits is challenging enough. You just have to find the fairway. That's what we've done here. So, still a chance of making a par or better.
Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been.
Now a 7-footer.
Yep, good work not to let that get away, and that's in for a par. Here at Whistling Straits, and they call this hole Snake. Frank, how do you avoid getting bitten by it?
Well, if you go left, there's water. If you go right, there's water. This hole is anything other than straight, so it suits its name. Somehow find the fairway. Best way to play this is treat it as a 3-shotter. That's a fine tee shot, but it is a long, long way to this par 5.
Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
And it's a smart play to take it down the left-hand side here at the 5th hole, and most likely we're looking at 3 shots from here on in.
A 9-footer now for his birdie.
Wow, just a hair off target. And those are the ones that'll drive you crazy. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Hole number 6, and another scenic view off the tee. It's a 409-yard par 4.
Yeah, the hole is well bunkered around the 300-yard mark. Ideally, you want to have that tee shot just short of that. Then it's not too hard a second shot.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. From well down the fairway, this a bit of a tricky distance for his second. And that's where the club twirled there. Beautifully judged. Okay, he'll finish that off from a couple of feet away, and that is a birdie.
Frank, there's a good reason they call this 7th hole shipwreck. It's 221 yards long, and there is plenty of trouble to the right.
Yeah, water, rocks, bunkers, all sorts of things. But really, when you look at the hole another way, it shapes up for a left to right shot.
And I think that may have surprised him. That carried much further than he anticipated. Second shot now, here at the par 3. This from 7 feet. Got that up too high, and it didn't want to come back. Okay, so a drop shot here at 7 as he's in with a bogey 4. Onward to the 506-yard par 4 8 with over 100 bunkers. The 8th testing every golfer's nerves. Imperative to favor the left side to avoid a severe drop-off to Lake Michigan and dunes and bunkers on the right. And that is not the spot to be. We'll see how much that missed fairway is going to cost him. This, his second from far back. Okay, so back out short of the green with the long iron, and more importantly, Frank, in the fairway.
Yeah, I think that's the big part, Rich, the fact the ball's back in the fairway, but it's always dodgy when you get a 3 or a 4 on. You don't have much loft, get any grass between club and ball, Can be a lottery.
And that's going to leave some work, but it'll end up okay. Just needed a little bit more, but he couldn't quite get it there. Slipping just a bit, another bogey. Now 2 over par.
Finishing up this front 9, Frank, with a better than 440-yard par 4.
Bunkers left and bunkers right. The goal here is to hit it down the left side of the fairway. Otherwise, you might be blocked out by some of those trees that are just short of the green.
And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. From the fairway, Iona, this his second.
And it is a tough par 4 to finish this front 9. Being in this section of the fairway has opened up the green nicely, but beware of 7 Mile Creek that snakes its way down the right-hand side.
Oh, this could be good.
Well, there's a good strike in there. Just a little left of the hole, but inside 10 feet. It's about 50-50 chance on the PGA Tour of making a birdie.
That's going to slide by to the left. Good work to get into that position, but couldn't finish it off. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And this will be a 2 over 38 on this front side. So we begin this backside with the par 4 10th. It's 391 yards. This one's all about positioning. You want to try to keep it down the left side of the fairway because there's that deep bunker on the right. That's a 240-yard carry. That's a pretty good poke. I thought maybe that ball could get through, but instead it's down into the heavy stuff. Well, you got to be careful not to catch the hosel here as he lines up his second. Nah, that's not going to escape it.
Chip shots, you've got to be so precise. You see all the contours of the green. Just needed a few more feet out of that one.
Oh no, that never had a chance.
Three over for the day.
This is a brute of a par 5. It's the longest by far at Whistling Straits. 645 yards, the 11th hole. Hit a good drive, and you'll have a chance to put your second on that plateau. You can see it down a ways, and then from there, you'll have a good look at your third, and maybe a chance at birdie. No fairway here, this one in that rough. And that's where you need to be, back into the fairway on this par 5. Okay, a little left to do, but safely on the green. This will be a 14-foot putt here. Oh, goodness, that is too bad. That would have been a good birdie, but not to be. Nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it.
Frank, the previous hole we took out the sledgehammer. Now at the 12th, we'll need a scalpel, it looks like.
Yeah, at 163 yards, you wouldn't think it's very long, but really the problem is the green. You can pitch the ball in the middle of this green and still it can kick over. So be very, very aware of the mounding and the undulations on this green.
Now a delicate little chip here for his second.
There's always an adjustment of feel for a shot like that because you've got to judge what it feels like when you get so much grass between club face and ball. That's why the ball doesn't come out as quick.
Oh, that's a good putt right there. That'll turn out to be a nice 4 to limit the damage. Just amazing what man can do, right? Make the earth look like the moon, make Wisconsin look like Ireland. That's what this 402-yard par 4 13th is all about. They call it cliffhanger, and you can see why. That green is hanging over the cliffs above Lake Michigan. Good luck here. That is going to wind up right down Broadway. A majestic looking tee shot there. So Iona, this his second from the fairway.
122 is the number. Pin smack bang in the middle.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
This one not for the faint of heart. Down a big slope, though it is for birdie. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Moving down to the 14th, 396-yard par 4, dogleg left. Cutting the corner is a big risk due to a big fairway bunker. just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Now from just 94 yards out, this his second. And this going to wind up on the fringe and not particularly close either. Bit of a misstep there from a pretty good number.
Way too good, I must say. That was just smashed. Yeah, sizable putt left.
Good chunk of real estate here, 22 feet away. That's going to scoot a foot or two by. Cleans that up in the hole. The 15th now and a 503-yard par 4 here at Whistling Straits.
Well, it's certainly beautiful to look at, but tough to play. Bunkered once again left and right, but it's a hole that you have to hit a driver down here, just purely because of the length of the hole. Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
Just going to sneak on by. It has been frustrating. 6 over par already. 16th here at Whistling Straits is the shortest par 5 on the golf course. Also one of the most exciting holes on the golf course. We saw that at the Ryder Cup. It was a pivotal hole. Recall on Saturday, Jordan Spieth making eagle here after his partner, Justin Thomas, hit that sensational approach shot. We lost this one to the left. And this has been a problem all round long. Out of position again off the tee as that is into the thick stuff. More troubles there. Problems starting to worsen now.
For such a short chip shot, and now a long putt for par.
15 feet away. Hey, Hey, there you go. Those are the putts that have not been falling, but that one drops to save a par.
Frank, the 17th hole. I don't like the sound of it. It's called pinched nerve, and I'm not sure I like the look of it. 249 yards and all sorts of trouble to the left.
Well, trouble to the left, there is some 20 feet below the level of the green, so that's a no-go zone. And then, of course, on the right, there's a huge mound, the sand dune there with a bunker in it. That sort of makes you hit that tee shot a little further left. But believe me, there is a little bit of green in between both.
And continued problems off the tee. That ball gonna come to rest in the heavy rough. Still work to do to get this on the green. This is second.
Thick rough, that's for sure. You can really see it slow the club face down. Ball's come up way short.
That is really well read. That had a pretty substantial break to it, so that is well judged.
Well, not what they wanted. 7 over par already on the round.
Unquestionably, the best finishing holes in golf require your best shots. You want to win the championship, you need to deliver down the stretch. 520 yards, par 4 18th here at Whistling Straits. You can come in with a shorter iron if you take the aggressive line off the tee, but that's a 270-yard carry over the dunes and bunkers. If you want to play it safe, you go down the right side. That's going to leave you a longer shot in. You make 4 here, you will have earned it. You make 3, you will have likely won it all.
Frank, this approach to 18, it will test you in every way.
Yeah, even off a good tee shot, it's a difficult second, and this is one that you really have to think, perhaps maybe hitting that second shot a little right of center. And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
Those are painful when you come up that short of the hole. This is a 9-footer. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for his par here at 18. And this will be a 7 over round of 79. So, partner, as always, I enjoyed it. Watching golf, calling golf. Let's do it again soon.
We got the best seat in the house, Rich.
So, for Frank Nobilo, Notable Gay III, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds, I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone.